Live stream Arm Wrestling fans. I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News, and today we are going to discuss Monster Factory live event. I still keep on saying Monster Factory pay-per-view, but it is not pay-per-view. It is a free event which is always amazing. The date is July 9th. It will be free to watch on Monster Michael Todd YouTube channel, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's quickly start reading the chat and then we'll start discussing the matches in detail. Adam Hasty, Corey seems like MMTV crushing some top level guys. I heard it was free. Yes, half Georgian, it is free. It's going to be live on YouTube free. Yes. Then I changed the title. I accidentally wrote pay-per-view, but it is not a pay-per-view. When the matches are going to start? 6 p.m. Okay, I answered that. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Phil Woody UK, hit the like troops. Thank you, Phil. Adam Hasty. Hey there, Phil. July 9th, Monster Factory. Yeah. Thanks for the link. Late night, Adam Hasty. Can't find any movies to watch. Not better than this anyway. Thank you very much, brother. 11:50 p.m. So it is 7:15 now in India. Okay, 3:30 p.m. in Germany. SG Records, epic. Great, SG Records is a member on the channel, which is always amazing. I like the beginning. Engin talked for 10 minutes, then looked at you and said, translate. Okay, true. I watched that. 10 minutes is an over exaggeration, but yes, I watched that live stream. I like the whole thing. Yeah. Amazing. YouTube censoring comments. Bro, there is something wrong. Right now, YouTube has stopped doing that, but just because of your profile name, YouTube censoring comments. YouTube censors all of your comments and I have to manually approve them. That thing has been solved for about a couple of months now, but I always have to manually approve all of your comments, multiple comments every day. Just because of your name, YouTube was banning everything that you were writing, everything. I won't pay for that. Michael is making the rules. What rules? I think they are going to follow strict WAF rules, if I'm correct. I like helping Arm Wrestling community. Thank you, SG Records. Yes, it is time when we are translating stuff for free in the Arm Wrestling community. But free is also awesome. Like if SG Records goes there, now would be a good time to insert ads. Creator earn more money inserting ads and more viewers are watching. The more viewers are watching. Great try. 50 people. I'll try it after some time. Not now. I'm no more than you, my friend. So at least he's getting experience by talking with legends. I also got invited on Engin's channel multiple times and I had a great learning experience. Some people say, why is Pradeep even here? He has not said anything. He's just quiet. Because I'm learning. What would I speak in front of such legends talking? It is a learning experience. Otherwise, I love to talk. You all know that. Actually, the first time I was on screen in a video on Gary Roberts' channel, his 24-hour live stream. After that, Neil Pickup commented that Pradeep is the most silent guy I have ever seen because I did not say anything. I was just literally sitting and listening, observing for about almost an hour. Great, thanks Roman. All packed ready. Okay. SG Records, Phil Woody. Adam Hasty, hello Pradeep, I bloody well made it live. Thank you very much, brother. Andre 19, he became Lorette. What happened with your hair, bro? Yeah, I became Devon. Hi Pradeep, Mr. McMahon. She's gonna have to share the chat now. With who? Share the chat now with who? Pradeep. Phil, I was not sure myself. I have, okay. Looks like there are only few guys who are commenting, but there are many comments. Andre Jake Valdaz is saying, Pradeep, will you be in Turkey at East versus West event? I think, apply किया हुआ है ना हमने passport के लिए? I think we have applied. If I get passport, then yes. Pradeep, exactly, brother. That's why I do it free, because I get to be part of history and legends. Yes. We're not in a position to ask for money while we are helping these legends. I'm afraid Corey is gonna be too much for John. Yeah, my thoughts as well. Ancient remains. Toma, what is your prediction on Monster Factory matches? We are going to talk about that, brother. 60 people watching live, maybe more than 60 now. And we are going to talk about it in a minute or so. If Corey loses to Brzenk, will the excuse be Corey is injured from Kodecha match? No, I heard someone mention that Corey West commented, or Michael Todd commented somewhere, that Corey West was not really injured. He was kind of saving himself for the event. And I watched Jake Watts, Aussie arm wrestlers live show with Monster Michael Todd. And there I think Rebecca also said that he's not really injured. The injury is not that serious. What is your predictions on Monster Factory matches? Read that already. Good chance money will come in the near future. There should be money in translation. Okay, yeah. And then we'll have to take it more professionally, because the translators right now they're not making any notes, because the thing that was just mentioned, and SG Records, if you're still listening, you brother, that will really up your translation level if you could just have notes, keep notes. Like bullet points, not everything. Whenever Engin is speaking or someone else is speaking, keep bullet points and just write them down and then translate everything. Then you'll remember everything. That can help a lot. And I don't see any translator doing it. I was thinking if I were to translate any live stream or interview, I would for sure do that. Corey, save my ass for Brzenk West. I'd like to offer each and every person on this amazing live stream a WWE contract. I thought Corey stopped to prevent an injury because of he felt some pain. Yes, same thing. The lady that used to translate in Dubai, she would have been paid big dollar. Who was the lady who was translating in Dubai? Do you think Devon will ever compete in East versus West? Because up till now he was invited for all events, but he couldn't. Maybe. Engin said that Devon is not affordable. Devon asked for too much money. You nailed the Cody never faced a top roller. Yes, he didn't. Because apart from Michael Todd, none of those guys had great top roll, great pronation. And I don't count Wayne Withers as a top 20 top roller in the world. Yes, sometimes it could be really helpful to make these notes. Yes, I noticed WL was one of the sponsors of King of the Table 4. Did this mean WL is preparing comeback? I saw some WL logo tournament. I think it was Keystone tournament in USA, and it just had WL logo and nothing more than that. So maybe, but they're not willing to put in the work there. You can only see their logos here and there. Monster Factory will be live on Facebook also. Facebook has an instant translation on screen. That is just amazing. Brzenk could resist Levan more than Devon. I doubt that. Seeing Devon under those strict rules would be like seeing Bigfoot in real life. I would think that Brzenk may have better slipping ability. I'm still not completely believing that Devon would have been able to slip against Levan if Levan really went in. So there are some undercards as well. Like first undercard is I think Bob Brown versus Bill Logston. I am not much aware about these guys, but it is going to be. I still cannot find the whole pay-per-view card where every undercard is written at a single place. And guys, if Michael Todd, I tagged you in this post. If you're watching this event, I'm sorry to say, but it is way under promoted, and I don't know. But John Brzenk, Corey West had a match. I can understand. Todd Hutchings is not having a match. So what Todd Hutchings and John Brzenk are doing, I'm not sure. Why are they not promoting the event? They should. It doesn't take much to make one community post every day, to make one Facebook, to make one Instagram post every day. They should have done at least that much. So I'll type the matches. Okay, here Pradeep. Thank you very much, brother. So till then, let's talk about the main matches. Craig Tullier versus Roger Kangingham. Definitely going to be a hook battle. Cannot see it go anywhere else. Hey Pradeep, when is the pay-per-view again? No promotion. So it is not a pay-per-view. It is free to watch 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monster Michael Todd YouTube channel. Free live stream. So I'll tell you some facts about the live stream before we start talking about the matches. Until then, hopefully more people will join. 90 already here, 29 likes. Please get the likes number up. I'm not sure if it helps with the algorithm, but if everybody is saying, there is no harm in requesting that. So 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I already told you main card and undercard. So you might be wondering, since the event is free to watch, why main card and undercard? The undercard means that you can have your own sponsors on your t-shirts and other stuff. On your t-shirts. I don't know where else can you wear sponsorship logos, but on your t-shirts. And if you are in the main card, you have to wear the sponsored t-shirts that Michael Todd is going to provide you guys. No, it is not today, Todd Warsing, July 9th. I intentionally wrote Monster Factory event live. Some people can call it a clickbait, and they are right, it is a clickbait. But since more people will join this live stream hoping that it is the actual event, so more people will get to know that the event is going to be on July 9th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is my logic behind this, because if you join this live stream because you think that the event is live right now, then you don't know when the event is going to be live, and you're going to know about that in this live stream. So I think I'm making some sense. So main card, those guys get to wear only the sponsorship t-shirts provided by Monster Michael Todd. Is my screen looking foggy once again? I don't know what is happening, but yes, I think it is foggy. Man, that is so bad. I don't know why it keeps on happening. So next week is the event. Yes, July 9th. Pradeep, at what time? Bro, I already said like 5 times. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After 2-3 years, Devon will be considered as number 1 again. He has the recipe. Mikhail is saying, go home, beat some weak Americans, and here we go again, champion of the world in the heads of his fanboys. Okay. Gennady, one of his live streams, said that he may not beat Levon, but he will gotta make him lose at least 20 kg on the table. What do you think about? I did not watch that. Levon is not considering Gennady a top contender right now. Hey Pradeep, when is the pay-per-view? No pay-per-view. Can Brzenk defeat Todd Hutchings? That is a good question. Inside the straps, I don't think so. Outside of straps, yes, I think. Can Todd Hutchings slip out of John Brzenk's hand? Possible, but definitely not guaranteed. Under WL rules, where there is a auto strap, I think Todd Hutchings destroys John Brzenk. There is absolutely 0% chance that I think Brzenk would be able to do anything with Todd Hutchings inside the straps. Outside of straps, I think Brzenk can easily roll out and pin Todd Hutchings. He can make it look easy outside of straps. Todd Hutchings, I'm not sure where this match is going to end, inside the straps or outside the straps. And that match may happen. Michael Todd is the best guy to make it happen. Maybe in the next Monster Factory event. Can Brzenk, so get Todd Hutchings, MMT, awesome. Todd Hutchings. Okay, Todd versus MMT going to be an amazing match. Devon Gagnivion versus Don Underwood. So Don is competing. I thought he'll be the commentator again. Okay, yeah, Devon. I heard his name. Devon versus Don Underwood. This is the undercard. Look, 3D Pradeep. Taras Ivakin, not a Taras Lakin. I want to see Todd Hutchings versus Devon. Who will win? Devon, of course. Anirban Paul. One match. July 9th. This isn't live. Lost money when Devon won. Where? When did Devon win? Which match you're talking about, brother? So yes, we were talking about the event, main card, undercard, already discussed. And Michael and Rebecca have hired a videographer that I got to know from the live stream. Black Rifle Coffee is one of the biggest sponsors. And this stream is going to be free because Michael is going to integrate some ads between the stream, and hoping that the stream will be watched by the full event will be watched by probably more than 5 million people. So those sponsors are really interested in that, and they want to pay good money for that. And the whole event is covered from sponsorship money as well, and they are not going to monetize the live. So when you're going to watch that live stream, you are not going to see ads like that. So you like the style to plug in ads, so you won't see ads in that live stream because the event is already funded, and the comment section will be available only for members of that channel. So if you have joined as a member on Michael's channel, only then you can make comments. So as I said, the show is already funded. That was smooth. Okay, thank you. So I think Michael can make his own kind of East versus West event if he wants to, because I have seen that not to that extent, but I have seen that travel can affect a lot of times. And I have seen that people do not perform really well when they travel over here in United States. Like Denis Siplenkov versus, what is the giant? How can I forget? Richard Lupkis. If Richard Lupkis traveled over to Europe and competed there against Denis Siplenkov, I don't think that match would have looked close. Because it has happened over and over again. Whenever the Europeans travel to USA, even they do not perform really, really well here. So maybe travel has a lot to do with it. So if Michael can make his own East versus West kind of thing going on, and he's planning about making a facility, creating a facility over here, there where you have your separate kind of bunkers. I'm not sure if I'm using the right word, where you have just your own set of small rooms with television and all the facilities, bedding, everything, and you can just stay there. There will be a kitchen there, everything will be provided to you. So that is a good idea, so that people can come here there in advance and stay near the match location. So that will be amazing. And great idea. I hope Michael can pull it off, because Michael is the best, the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to getting sponsors. So if we start talking about the main matches, Craig Tullier versus Roger Kangingham. Craig is very, very explosive. Roger, can he stop that? He stopped Brendan Elsesser, but I don't think Brendan Elsesser is on the level of Craig Tullier. Craig Tullier is a veteran. I think he's over 50 years old, more than 50. Age may not be on his side, but experience is very difficult to say that. Have to go with experience. Paul Linn versus BJ Fokakis. BJ Fokakis is a big, huge guy. I think 6'6", over 300 pounds. And both of them are winners. Paul Linn defeated Ron Bath in the previous event, and BJ Fokakis defeated Don Underwood. He top rolled him every time. And Paul Linn defeated him in a hook. Paul Linn used to be a knuckles high, explosive posting style top roller, but right now I don't see his top roll working anymore. He's beating everyone in a hook. He was going against John Brzenk in a hook, against Ron Bath in a hook. His top roll didn't work in the first round, and same thing in East versus West as well. He was hooking one of the best hookers in the world, in the name of David Samushia. So Paul Linn, I think it is safe to say that Paul Linn is no longer a top roller. He is a hook arm wrestler. So Don Underwood was able to force BJ Fokakis in a hook in first round. But BJ, I think he was able to get out of it. So Paul, I think he can force the hook on BJ Fokakis. But man, it is really difficult. The size difference is way too big. I won't be surprised if he's top rolled. And let's see how that goes. Very difficult match for me to predict. Andrew B. I agree, Pradeep. Having a US event is important. Europeans need to travel to US too. It seems as though North Americans are always traveling to East, but no other way. But you have to provide the platform. You have to provide the platform. It is not the same thing, no matter what people want to say, but people going over there in Zloty, competing in Zloty 2015, 16, 17, and others comparing it to Arnold's in US. Why didn't you come to Arnold's? Well, Arnold's, maybe it was a decade ago, but Arnold's is not the same as Zloty. If you provide that level of competition, that great of an event, then maybe the Europeans will come. But right now, I don't think they have any reason to. Where is the East versus West in the United States? Where is the king of the table in the United States? So that it makes sense for them to ask North Americans to come to their place, because it is about WL most paid organization. But yeah, it was in tournaments, yes, $20,000, huge amount of money. But super match, those guys were paid according to their calibers. So I would not say it was the best tournament out there, because the super matches were not open to everyone. I don't think Devon is telling the truth when he's saying that you could have come to WL. It was open to everyone. No, I don't think so. I don't think it was open to everyone. WL is a circus show, but WL had the best production quality by far. MMT versus Hutchings, Todd. Ethan? What is that? Okay, Toddathon. Because it was showing on the second line in the so that is why I was not able to read it. Yeah, Todd versus Todd. At which stage Brzenk would end? Which you mean he will start losing? I don't know, man. I made that comment that if I was Hadzimurat Zoloev, I would be really frustrated because I lost to John Brzenk when I was like what 28, no, not 28, 30 years old, and I lost to John Brzenk when I was like 37, 38 years old. Maybe I can never beat John Brzenk because Zoloev is 37, 38 and John is 57, so almost 20 years older. Even if John is 80 and Brzenk, then Zoloev is also 60. So Zoloev may have lost a good amount of strength as well and speed. So Zoloev may never be able to beat John Brzenk till the last day of their lives. That kind of like it was really weird thought in my mind. So maybe never for the less stronger guys. Andre Jekvaldazev, WA tournaments was open. There were few Europeans competing there. Yeah, WL Bart is corrupt, Kratos is saying. So the next match is going to be Michael Todd versus Todd Hutchings. Let's talk about that match. I like to make statements that nobody else is making, and I'm going to make this statement for the third time, I guess. And I'm saying that this is one of, if not the most important matches in Michael Todd's career. Yes, he has faced Devon 3 times. He has faced Andrei Pushkar 2 times. Denis Siplankov couple of times. Dmitry Trubin couple of times. Once in a tournament. But still, this match is one of the most important matches in his career. Why? Because he simply cannot afford to lose that. He just can't. There is no way. If he loses to Todd Hutchings, who is like 4 inches shorter and who weighs probably 30-40 pounds less, and who moved from middleweight to super heavyweight, I don't think it is going to look good on him, and there will be legit genuine questions on his level, on his presence at the elite super heavyweight level after that if he loses to Todd Hutchings. He's not like an upcoming guy like Corey West who can afford to lose to Todd Hutchings. That is not going to win. Todd will win. Like, yeah, yes. But I'm still slightly, I think it is going to be a war. I don't think Michael's fast shoulder press that was working in the training footages is going to work every time. Maybe one time, maybe at max 2 times. But there will be a moment when Todd Hutchings will catch him. And if he catches his press in a hook, it will be bad for Michael Todd. But still, I think Todd Hutchings does not have that much brute strength like Denis Siplankov. When Todd tried to shoulder press and Denis caught him, like Todd's arm was immediately buried to the pin pad. That is not going to happen. And Michael Todd even did that to Denis Siplankov once. He went for a fast shoulder press in 2000 Arnold's match. I don't know which year it was. It didn't work. Michael then still came back to his King's move. I think he can do that to Todd Hutchings. If his press doesn't work, he can still roll out and get to the King's move before Hutchings pins him. So I'm having Michael as a 55% favorite in this match. I'm going to think more about this match and make a more knowledgeable prediction. Todd better than Revaz, I am guessing. Todd Hutchings, he has to be better. Revaz went over Michael's hand. Hutchings is not going to go over Michael's hand. Hutchings won't be able to pin the straight arm King's move. He's too short. Yes, he does not have the press. I messaged Todd Hutchings, bro, start using the riser. Sometimes we think that they're pros, they know everything, but it is very easy for the pros as well to forget some things. And I don't think Todd Hutchings ever entertained the fact of using a riser against Michael Todd, because he's 5'10", 5'11". As soon as he gets on the riser, he can suddenly have access to that press. I think Todd Hutchings needs a riser to beat Michael Todd. Hashtag riser for Todd Hutchings. Toddzilla is elite, though MMT can afford losing to him. MMT already lost to Revaz, so but Michael was also saying in the live stream that there is absolutely no way he should lose to Todd Hutchings, and he cannot afford. He himself said that he cannot lose to Todd Hutchings, and Todd Hutchings can afford to lose to him. Ongarbayev versus Hutchings, who would win? Ongarbayev versus Hutchings. Good match. After his shoulder surgery, I would think that he does not have the side pressure to go through Todd Hutchings. I think right now, if this match happens tomorrow, I think Todd Hutchings is going to beat Ongarbayev. Ongarbayev is going to flop Todd's wrist. but he won't have the side pressure just because of the shoulder injury. Corey lost weight, 1 kg, 199 now. Hutchings is also different weight class, yes. How heavy is MMT compared to Todd? Michael right now I think is 260, 265 if I'm correct. And Todd Hutchings around 225, somewhere around that range. So yeah, 35 pounds difference maybe. YouTube censoring comments. Oh my days, Andre 19. My MT doesn't need King's move versus Hutchings. I think he will. Need it. Hutchings will win against Michael. Let's see, Kazi. Hutchings kills Ongarbayev. Andre Jake does it. Yes, right now because you need a ton of side pressure to beat Todd Hutchings. Even cupping is more important than side pressure. Like I learned that from Manginterzi. It is not important to do this against Todd Hutchings. You will not win. It is important to do this and then this. Like first you have to get your cup in to turn him palm up, and then you can beat him. I mean, what will MMT do if he loses to Todd? Nothing special. He will continue to pull anyways, and I believe Toddzilla can beat both MMT and John. Great to hear that. Will MMT retire? No, he won't. He's doing great. Probably the guy who's making the most money in arm wrestling right now from arm wrestling. And anybody who makes some money from arm wrestling is good for the sport. What PDs are they using? Pads. Okay. What pads are they using? 7x7, of course. I don't think it is a question. Yes, 7x7 matters a lot because if you're dragged back, you have the other guy has to press like that. On a normal pad, other guy has to press like that. But if the other guy has 2 extra inches, then the arm gets separated. And then you have to press like that, and your power is immediately like 10-15% lower at least. Most arm wrestlers don't ever retire. You'll always have a desire to pull. So let's talk about Corey West versus John Brzenk, the final match. John Brzenk and Corey West practice pulled about 13-14 months ago, and that was a close practice. John stopped Corey West right in the center in a hook. Corey was trying to go sideways, but he hit a brick wall. Nothing was moving. That was 14 months ago. Corey has progressed a lot. I think he was coming fresh off his left arm surgery at that time, and he won a tournament right before that. Tournament was nothing for him. He just went through everyone, not even close. But still, maybe he got some fatigue. But I think Corey is much stronger right now compared to what he was 13-14 months ago. And John was not able to top roll him even then. John is also much stronger now. If I were to guess who improved more, then is Troya. John also improved, correct. If I were to guess who improved more, I would have to say maybe Corey West. Because John, I think he gained most in the hand and wrist department. Maybe not in the arm so much. So that match is going to go in a hook. People are saying John is going to top roll him. I don't think so. For some reason, I doubt that. Michael, Todd, Rebecca, Corey, everyone believes that the injury was not so serious after the Corey West match. And because Alex Kurdecha is not a hook arm wrestler, but he was not able to do anything when Corey West got even a very slight cup on his hand. And yes, Alex top rolled him, but it took him like 2-3 starts to crack Corey's wrist. And John Brzenk's pronation, trust me guys, is nowhere near Alex Kurdecha's pronation at this point of time. Alex is a great top roller. I don't think John can top roll him. The only option left is in a hook. And he's going to be, Pradeep, you're too opinionated, bro, without ever having a match. Love you, man, but at times your bold statement. Only way Brzenk wins is hook or flash pins. So what else I was saying? Man, that is a weird comment. So in the hook, I think Corey West is really explosive. John Brzenk is not flashing anyone. Corey West can definitely flash John Brzenk. He can definitely do that. I would go with, if there is a condition for that, and maybe Corey West can clear that. If he's 100%, I'm going with Corey West. Maybe for a 3-0 win against John Brzenk. If one match stops, I think Corey West has nowhere near the endurance to hang up with John Brzenk. John wins that comfortably if it ever goes to endurance battle. And Corey West needs to beat John Brzenk exactly the way he beat Krasimir Kostadinov. Krasi was fighting in his power. John would not like to fight in Corey's power. He would like to go away. He would like to top roll. And I don't think John can top roll Corey West. I don't think it is going to happen. And with that being said, I think Corey West may take this match 3-0. Again, same 55%, 45% favorite. Tony Downs, okay, LOL, Isaac, Justin. There is so much opportunity in arm wrestling for those willing to work promotion, interview, social media, develop your character, and get more involved. Great comment. Pradeep, on the flip side, your experiences are straight to the point. Explanations, okay, explanations, yes, are straight to the point. That's good. Thank you very much, brother. Because I'm able to see from an outsider, like when two guys are playing chess, they sometimes do not realize their mistakes, what they are doing, but an outsider who is just viewing the match, who is nowhere near the level of the guys who are playing chess, sometimes he can easily figure out what is going on there. Pradeep, I am close. Almighty are you. Thank you very much, guys. So that's it for this live stream. I was planning on to do a 30-minute live stream. That's about it. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to end it, and you're going to see another ad. Thank you very much. Hit the like. Anima of Rage, SG Records, Phil Woody, Andre 19, Andrew B, Jason. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye. Great people. That is how it works in chess, Pradeep.